Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Debanye, depending on your location. Please join in the struggle to liberate our people from the contraption by liking and sharing our videos. Now let me give you the update. Former Anambra Governor Chinwoke Mbadinuju is dead. That is the former Anambra State Governor, Dr. Chinwoke Mbadinuju, popularly called Odera. The report indicates that he is dead. Mbadinuju was Anambra State Governor from 1999 to 2003. He died Tuesday morning at the age of 78. His family announced his demise in a statement sent by his son, Dèàťh Chinwoke Mbadinuju. Now, Dèàťh said the former governor died at the National Hospital Abuja after a brief illness. The statement read, "Notification of the transition of Dr. Chinwoke Mbadinuju Odera. With heavy hearts but utmost gratitude to God for a life well spent, we announce the passing of our father, grandfather, uncle, friend, and associate, Dr. Chinwoke Mbadinuju, a former governor of Anambra State and elder statesman. Odera, as he was fondly called, passed peacefully at the age of 78 years on the morning of the 11th of April 2023 at the National Hospital Abuja after a brief illness, surrounded by his family and loved ones. At this trying time, we pray for God's grace and mercy upon him and those left behind to mourn him. His funeral arrangements will be announced in due course by the family." Now, this is Dr. Chinwoke Mbadinuju's death has been announced by the son, Dèàťh. Now, who is this Chinwoke Mbadinuju? Let us go briefly into his biography. Chinwoke Mbadinuju was born in Uli, Ihia local government area of Anambra State, Nigeria, on June 14, 1945. He was an administrator and former governor of Anambra State between May 1999 and May 2003. Mbadinuju was educated at Mgbidi Central School, Oru, Imo State in 1955. Bishop Lasby College, Irete, in Imo State from 1959 to 1962. State University, New York, USA, from 1969 to 1970, and Cornell University, New York, USA. Mbadinuju was appointed lecturer, Times Training School, Igamo, Lagos, where he worked from 1977 to 1978. Thereafter, he was General Manager and Chief Executive Officer, Star Printing and Publishing Company Limited, Enugu, from 1979 to 1980. He was also personal assistant to Governor of the old Enugu State, Dr. Jim Chris Nwabodo, between 1979 and 1980. He also served special assistant to Alex Ekweme, former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, between 1980 and 1983. When Nigeria returned to democracy in 1998, Chinwoke Mbadinuju became the governor of Anambra State under the platform of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in May 1999. A fallout between Mbadinuju and his political godfather crippled the machinery of government in the state. He later fell out with another power broker in the state, Chris Oba. He claimed that he was excluded from the governorship contest in 2003 despite winning the PDP primaries because Oba and President Olusegun Obasanjo opposed his candidature. In his place, Dr. Chris Ngige ran for the PDP but was beaten by the candidate of the All Progressive Grand Alliance, APGA. Eventually, the election was nullified, and after a rerun, Ngige gained the post. As governor, he built the Judiciary Headquarters, ABS fully air-conditioned Women Development Center, of which he imported the upholstery from London, among other infrastructural projects. He recently defected from PDP to All Progressive Congress in this dispensation. Mbadinuju is married to Nnebu Ogo Mbadinuju, and they have 5 children. Ada Mbadinuju, a medical doctor, Dèàťh Mbadinuju, an entrepreneur, Nwachukwu Mbadinuju, a banker, Uche Mbadinuju, and Chima Mbadinuju. This is his brief biography, talking about Mbadinuju. Yes. And so that's the former governor of Anambra State. May his soul rest in perfect peace. Of course, he was the former governor of Anambra from 1999 to 2003, and he executed projects to his ability and capability, because it was obvious that the Oba family was on his neck. Yes, the Obasanjos, the Oba family, they were on his neck, and the man did not perform as he ought to have done. It was during his administration that Anambra school system, both the primary and secondary, went on strike for 1 year. Yes, they lost one academic session, 1 year academic session in Anambra State under Mbadinuju. And we know how he lost the primary for the People's Democratic Party to Chris Ngige, like we have read in the biography. And since then, he lost the main election because he joined another political party to contest for that election. But eventually he lost it to Chris Ngige, who also, relinquished the seat to Mr. Peter Obi. And so this Mbadinuju has been moving from one pillar to post and trying to seek political relevance, all to no avail. The last being he is pitching his tent with the All Progressive Congress, APC, the ruling party in Nigeria, that have done more harm than good to Nigerian people and the state. So until this moment, he's in APC and nothing has changed. His political fortune never improved or in any way. Seeing the light of the day, he was still wallowing in political darkness until his death. So we sympathize with his family. But these kind of leaders, they are leaders that will say that, they have come, they have seen. But are we going to say they conquered? Anyway, that one is, in brackets or in parentheses. Yes, because a lot of things happened during that period. That 4-year period or tenure, a lot of things happened. The man couldn't perform for obvious reasons, like we have just mentioned. So leaders should live a life that when they depart this world, that the history will be kind to them. That is the essence of life. Impacting on human beings, impacting on your society and your environment, your immediate milieu. Putting your name on the sands of time. So I want to say Dr. Chinwaka Mbadinuju, placed his name on the sands of time. Anyway, that one is left for the Anambrarians and the Igbos and those who were around when he governed Anambra State, and students of history as well.